Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to dive into a short film that's built around a single, absolutely terrifying question that kind of unravels the very fabric of our identity. It's a mystery that really blurs the line between a long sleep and a completely lost life. The entire story really hinges on this one powerful question. I mean, just think about it for a second. What would you do if you fell asleep one night and woke up to find a total stranger staring back at you from the mirror? So, our story just drops us right into the middle of this tense, super confusing conversation happening in a farm field. We've got a young man and an older man talking, but it is crystal clear from the start that they are not on the same page. Not even close. It all starts simply enough, right? A farmer, his name is Kamar, finds a stranger on his land and asks him what he's doing. You'd think it would be a straightforward chat, but it almost immediately veers into the bizarre. Instead of thinking the young man is just lost or something, Kumar's mind immediately jumps to this very specific, very adult fear. He's convinced the stranger is a bank officer here to collect on a loan. But here is where the disconnect gets really jarring. The young man, Anand, seems completely oblivious to the farmer's anxiety. He doesn't see a threat at all. He just sees a friendly uncle and innocently asks for his childhood friend, a little schoolboy, who's also named Kumar. You see, this isn't just some simple misunderstanding. No, it's way deeper than that. These two guys are standing in the same exact field at the same exact time, but they are living in completely different realities. And this just lays it all out, doesn't it? It perfectly illustrates their separate worlds. On one side, you have Kumar, who's gripped by these very real adult fears of debt and losing his home. And on the other side, there's Anand, who is just completely lost in the past, thinking about playing cricket and swimming in the river with his best friend. So as Anand keeps describing the house he's looking for, this chilling realization starts to dawn on Kumar. The details are, well, they're disturbingly familiar. Anand is describing his home, and things are about to get intense. And then, suddenly, there's this flicker of recognition. Kumar remembers a boy named Anand. He starts connecting the dots. And it's not a relief, oh no. It's this horrifying realization that something is profoundly, deeply wrong here. He knows that just talking isn't going to work. He has to show him. So he leads Anand inside for the story's shocking climax. That one moment of truth that's going to change absolutely everything for Anand.
Okay, so what is actually going on here? Anand isn't lying and Kumar isn't crazy. The answer isn't something supernatural. It actually lies in a rare and frankly fascinating neurological disorder that literally traps people outside of time. You see, Anand has a condition called Kleine-Levin Syndrome, which sometimes gets the nickname Sleeping Beauty Syndrome. But let me tell you, this is no fairy tale. It's a real disorder, and it doesn't just mess with your sleep. It profoundly disrupts how you see time, reality, and even yourself.
For someone with KLS, huge gaps of time can just vanish. When they finally wake up, their mind picks up right where it left off, with absolutely zero awareness that any time has passed at all. Can you even imagine that kind of psychological whiplash? The world has aged, people have changed, but your internal clock, your consciousness, it hasn't moved a single second. And we are not talking about just oversleeping on a weekend. These episodes can last for weeks, months, or in some extreme cases, even years. Just let that sink in. Not hours or days, but entire years can pass in what feels like a single night's sleep, just erasing whole chapters of a person's life. And this, right here, is the heart of Anand's tragedy. He went to sleep a young boy, but while his mind was just dormant, his body kept on aging. He woke up in the body of a grown man, while his consciousness, his very self, is still that same kid looking for his best friend. And all of that brings us to the final, absolutely heart-stopping moment of the film, the moment when Kumar forces Anand to confront the one truth he can no longer escape.
This is the sound of Anand's entire world shattering. It's the scream of a young boy who's trapped inside a man's body, looking at a stranger's face in the mirror and realizing, with absolute horror, that it's his own.
The film leaves us with this incredibly powerful thought. How much of who we are is tied to the years we've lived versus the memories we've actually made? Anand's story is just this haunting reminder of what can happen when the clock keeps ticking but our memories stand perfectly still.